Hey guys, it is Matt. It is March 13th, 2024. It's a Wednesday, and let's jump in, see what the market did today. You can see SPY is just kind of hovering around yesterday's highs for the most part. I mean, it dipped down not even half of yesterday's candle. Then we can go to the Qs, same thing, kind of an inside day there. IWM trying to make a little run up there, and the mid caps making a little run higher than yesterday. So, and that's kind of what we see if you look at the let's see if we can do this here. Yeah, if you pull up FinViz and look at the leaders on the day were energy and basic materials. Tech had by far the biggest losers of the day, but so you can see like some of the mid cap, small cap companies are Um, had a more decent day. Anyway, let's look at what I had on the watch list, and yeah, let's just go through these real quick. AGIO did try to look like it was going to break out there for a second, but no dice. And then BK still keeping an eye on this one. Nice tight inside day here. So yeah, I might take a stab at this one tomorrow, depending. Just because I'm looking at this flat pivot breakout here, which isn't like bread and butter, but it's still tasty sometimes. So IBM, after yesterday's nice candle, had a kind of an inside day. Let's go a little quicker on these. AQST, nice little breakout today, actually, or I don't know if we call it a breakout yet because it's not above the recent high, but it's definitely a little green day there. Lulu, looks like it really kind of did break above this trend line, but not with the fever I would like to see. Power, nothing there. MTRX tried and stuffed. AFRM. So I took this one. Um, Kind of a shitty entry. You can see here. I was poised to get in around like 338.02. I had a trigger order, and the market blew right past me. So there it was. It triggered. It just, the stop triggered. It just never filled my market order. I had a few cents wiggle room there, but I got blown right by. So it sucks, and I ended up having to get in up around like 38.40 because I was trying to get in. It kind of pulled back a little bit, and I was trying to get in the teens, but I was being a little stubborn about trying to get on the bid instead of just hitting the ask, and then I ended up giving up 20 cents anyway. So it was kind of stupid. But I ended up stopping out this one. So it hit 1R. So actually we can look at the 5 minute chart here. Um, yeah, so I'm in here around 38.40. You can see it pulled back for a little bit, rocks up, hits 1R, take my little piece, move, stop to break even, and then ended up stopping out at the end of the day just because there's not much cushion here, and I don't like the way it looks holding overnight. I think this could easily make a run down toward the lows again, recent lows here. Um, not kind of this really strong breakout and hold that I'd like to see if I'm going to hold overnight. DraftKings again tried, got stuffed. Uh, Net still kind of just coiling up there, and I mean it's not a great uh, sector is not the right word, but it's not a great category to be in there. But still, you never know when the strength's going to come back in those names. So um, this was the big one. I missed this one, but this would have been a nice, very nice trade. But anyway, I missed it, so who cares? Keep an eye on this one, but again, same thing. It just break out and no follow through. Uber, same. I took a shot at this morning. Um, Again, kind of a shit entry. Uh, this one was just, I mean, it just rocketed, and I didn't have an order set for yesterday's high. So I just, by the time I even got to look at it, it had already made this run, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to jump in. It's not a big deal. It's still pretty good risk reward here, and then um, it pulled back. I had moved the stop up to this daily pivot anyway, and then as it started to curl down, I got stopped out. down here. Actually, I think I might have. Yeah, I might have stopped out. It was closer. It was a much smaller loss. So I must have moved my stop up again, or I just closed it out manually. I kind of forget, to be honest. And then let's see if FWRG, yeah, turd. Oh, first watch. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I just like the way this was. If it coils up a little more here and tightens up a little bit, then I could see it maybe taking off there. What else am I in? Oh, mRNA. Oh, you know what I didn't have on the list? I took it off. I also did ERJ today. Oops. Oh, I erased my drawings by accident. So yeah, anyway, I got in this one. Similar story to the other two that I tried to enter today. So uh, you know, I ended up stopping out manually for a small loss, I think, on this one. It was either small loss, small win. I forget. No, it was a small win on AFRM. It was a small loss on ERJ and Uber. I ended up being green on the day very slightly, but with MRNA because I took that one off too. So let's look at MRNA. We'll just leave it on the 5 minute chart. So yeah, it was in this one since the other day, and it started to just pull back here, and I said, all right, I'm just gonna take this thing off. It was clearly headed back down, and I wasn't gonna hold it overnight, so um, just get rid of it. This one will zoom out to the daily here. Uh, my stop now is up here, right, 6R, so 1696, something like that. So I mean, I'm definitely in the money. We'll see where this goes from here. This is kind of a big run. Um, Lots of gaps here. So I don't know. You never know though, right? I could say like, oh, it's been gapping up a lot, so it's probably not going to keep going, but it could surprise me. And then let's see, Microsoft got in this yesterday, and looked a little shaky after the open. I mean, it gapped up and then just tanked, and then tried to bounce back. So we ended up right around yesterday's highs, right? Um, so we closed around the same area, roughly. So still holding on to that one. Yeah, don't see any reason not to. I think we've got some more. Let's see what's going on tomorrow. Uh, yeah, we've got Path. I guess that's today, huh? Tonight, um, and Sentinel One. So we'll see what we get for earnings, and then yeah, I thought I had the market calendar up, but I think there's I don't know if there's a jobs report or something coming in tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how the market reacts to basically any news that comes in, either pre-market or during hours. So anyway, that's it, guys. Not a real exciting one, but a recap nonetheless. We'll talk tomorrow.